Here's a guide and tips on how to trim your pet's nails. Hi, my name is Paisley. I'm the grooming specialist here at the ASPCA. I have Melanie here, and then I have my assistant here, Lisa. So the tools we have today are our nail trimmers. We have a large size nail trimmer, which is normally for dogs over the size of 35 pounds and up. And then for Melanie, we'll be using the small dog trimmers. You want to make sure you have treats close by that'll entice her in case she gets a little nervous. And also we want to reward during this process to show her that this is a good thing happening to her. You want to make sure you either have a flat surface or your lap. We want to make sure it's quiet around us, very calm. We have good lighting so we can see what we're doing. We want to make sure this is as stress-free as possible for Melanie here. So nails usually come in two forms. We have the black nails like Melanie's here, and then we have clear nails, which like cat nails, you see the quick, which is pink and fleshy, and then the nail extending. With black nails, you determine where the quick is by a black dot in the center of the nail you see while trimming. Once you cut and see the black dot forming, that's your cue to stop. They're fairly long. I would say they just need to be tipped. And then I'm gonna lift the paw that I'm starting on and just bring the paw towards me so I can see exactly where the nail is. So I'm gonna cut. I don't see anything in the center yet. So I'm gonna keep going, and I'm going very little by little. Now, I see that there's a dot in the center. I'm gonna stop. Left long enough, nails can grow into their paw pads, which can cause infection and severe pain. We recommend you cut your pet's nails every month. If you take your dog out for walks every day, you can push a nail trim to every 2 months. But this could allow for the quick to grow longer than desired. Consistently cutting every month keeps the quick short and healthy. So yeah, she actually has a dew claw on this paw. The dew claw is an extra digit that usually grows on the side of the paw here, but a lot of people forget that it's there and they let it grow, and a lot of the time the dew claws are the ones that grow into the paw pad, so you always want to remember to cut the dew claw there. And we see the black dot in the center there, so I know to stop. Something that is very common that could happen while potentially cutting your pet's nails is that you cut too far and you cause the nail to bleed because you can hit the quick. When this happens, no need to panic. So normally we use Quick Stop or Septic powder, usually at vets or grooming salons, but at home you can use cornstarch, flour. I'll show you how to use it with the cornstarch. What you're going to do is you're going to take your cotton ball, you're going to wet it, then apply pressure to the nail that you cut too short for a few seconds. And then once you get a good amount of the blood off, you'll take your finger into the cornstarch, apply that same pressure to the nail again for a few seconds until the blood clots. If you need to, you can continue to add more cornstarch. So I hope you've learned a lot from this video, and we've given you a lot of insight on what to expect when you're cutting your dog's nails. We hope everything goes well for you. Happy grooming.